Everybody, welcome to Angie's Place. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Sorry, I had to hit the camera. Y'all doing okay? Good. Good. Um, y'all feeling okay? Get ready with me real quick. There we go. All right, y'all. So this is breakfast. I have like a little small little banana. It's a nut bread. Good morning. Retirement days, comfort food, and more. Hi, sister. How you doing this morning? Are you listening while working? Aw. Yeah, I understand. Shoot, I can't wait to go for my vacation, sis. I am. When I say I'm so tired, I'm just worn out. I'm beat. I'm worn out. I don't even want to get up in the morning. Like, I am literally that tired. And I'm starting to feel sorry for myself because I feel like my body is so drained. It's so drained, and I don't know. I can't wait till the vacation starts so I can just like go somewhere and just to have some me time to myself. I don't have to be rushing in the morning, rushing and get down here, rushing. Even though I'm blessed because I work in my home, but a lot of things that come with it, I'm just a little tired. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. I really appreciate y'all so much. But yeah, it's just wearing me out, and then you got some parents, not all of them, but majority of them, they act like they're not thankful. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. I'm not here to make friends with parents anyway. I'm here to make sure the children are okay and do a good job with the children. But I'm mentally, physically, and emotionally tired out. I really am tired. Um, Good morning to everybody. Good morning, Blessing Hot Topics. Good morning, Leighton Lancaster. Good morning. How you doing, sis? How you doing this morning? I want to talk to y'all real quick. Uh, you know, a lot of times people don't like to talk about this subject. If you want to stay, you are welcome to stay here. You're welcome to come over here and be a subscriber. It's just some topics in the morning I just touch up on. It's how I feel. So, hi Louise. Hi TTV, Robbie. How you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. I hope you slept well. I want to tell y'all something too. If you ever had that sleep, that you're in a deep sleep, but then you hear something like some noise like bang or you think somebody's shutting the door or you hear this loud noise, I'm gonna tell you what that is real quick. Okay? Um, Everly Eats. How you doing? You single? So am I. So, let me tell you. So when you hear that noise, do you know that's the high source? Because a lot of people don't believe in the same religion that I believe in, waking you up or stopping you for dying in your sleep or unaliving in your sleep. Are you okay? I'm great. Thank you so much for the compliment. Love bug, can I get some advice? Sure. I'm open to it for a few minutes. Sure. What's your advice? What you need help with? You gotta tell me real quick though. I'm in a situation. What type of situation are you in? Before I get on my subject, what type of situation are you in? How do I tell my girlfriend parents that we are dating? You can do it in you can do it 3 ways. You can either make a date. Hi, Erin Jones. How you doing, brother? How you doing? You can even make a date and set up with your girlfriend and your parents. Okay, or what you can do is you can do it in a setting, like like an outing. How old are you first? You can stay away from her. She's 17. Oh my God. You 35? You just waking up? Aaron Jones? Can you make me a mod? You gotta come here more often. You gotta come here more often. I gotta learn who you are. Then of course I will. Love, where are you from? New York? I just think that a 17-year-old really can't really be, I think, hi, Kimberly Mitchell. I mean, Kimberly McNeil. Lord Jesus. I'm thinking about Jeanette Mitchell. Hi, Kimberly McNeil. Wait, 75 and you're 35? Honey, it's best that you just leave that person alone. Because if you're 35 and that person is 17, what can a 17-year-old do for you? A 17-year-old, now I can see if she was like 20 something and you was like 30 or whatever. But a 17-year-old really can't do nothing for you. I'm going to be honest with you. I couldn't even answer that question, honey. Kimberly McNeil, how you doing, sweetheart? I think we know what she do for me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Her mind ain't even, what they say, your mind ain't really fully developed till you like in your 20s. I think you should leave her alone. I think that she's too young for you, and you should wait till she get older so she can make right decisions. Right, Elizabeth? Because that is, at least 25, because that is like, I just think that's too much. That dirty dingo. Oh God. They laughing. That's too young. Yeah, that's too young, sweetheart. Kimberly McNeil, I agree with you. I am blessing Hot Topics. You should break up with her. How old are you? I am 56, going on 57. I think you should tell her parents right away. No, because if you tell her parents, we gonna probably get locked up. Because, well, it depends where you at too. Well, it depends where you at. But I still think that is really too young for you to be dating. Come on now, that's too young. But tell them right away. Elizabeth, I don't know. That might not be good because you might be, some big trouble. Wow. My advice to you is to leave her alone. Let her explore the life. Because a lot of times when you date young like that, you don't give a person a chance to explore their life. You don't give them a chance. So they need a chance to explore their own life. No, leave her alone. That's my advice. It should be brought out to the public. Well, it's into the public now. Hi, VSOP. Good morning. Good morning, my brother, VSOP. Hi, Nika. Nope, she's underage, period. Let's get back to the spiritual awakening, a distraction, just saying. Yep. I believe you're right, Nika. Let me tell you something. If you don't leave her alone, you will regret it. Because that's too young. That's too young. I'm sorry. You don't even know our relation. You don't even know our relationship. It's not that I need to know your relationship. I just think that's too young that you should be dating her. But if that's how you feel, and if you're in a different country, because in the United States you can't do that. But those look like apple chips. No, I had one of them little small banana things they have. I gotta eat them like this because of my sugar, and I have banana bread. But let me get on that love bug 1 year. Kimberly McNeil, it's good to see you. VSOP, that's our topics for you. Premium time and days and comfort food and more. I appreciate y'all. Yes, you can be half of the United States. Ages consist of 16 years old. Okay, well, I can't see myself dating a man when I was 17 years old and he's 35 years old. Nah, that won't work for me. It won't work for me. Cause it just seems like you cheating, or you're not letting a person grow. Hiding it from the parents from the whole time since she was 16 depends upon the culture. Maturity, but it should have all opportunity, education, and support to become what and who. Right, Miss Elizabeth? She wants to be. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Miss Elizabeth. I agree with you. On that note. But y'all, I want to talk to y'all about the situation. Um, the reason why I want to put this up, but I was talking about when you falling asleep at night, and y'all all probably had this situation when you falling asleep at night and you in a deep sleep and you hear like a boom or shut at the door or something loud will wake you up. That's the higher source, because I know a lot of people don't believe in God like I do, but most of them do. But what I'm saying is that it's waking you up, or you not unalive in your sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just want to let y'all know that's one thing that I know for sure. If you read the Bible, is in there. Um, but also I want to tell y'all something too. That a lot of times, I had to talk to someone the other day, and they was like, why did I stop going to church? It's not that I stopped going to church. It's that I had to find myself from the church. And the reason why I'm telling you this, because I was drawn in to the point that I was losing myself. And I remember going to church, and they was talking about weight. They was talking about finances. How much do we have to give like to the church every time we get paid? And I remember my pastor had told me, she said, well, I'm ready for that payment if you want to set it up. That's when I knew it was not real anymore. Then I started falling off. Like, I mean, we have Bible study like twice a week, all this stuff. And I just started praying to him myself. And I started praying to God myself. And it's not a religious channel, yeah. I'm just letting you know, I'm just telling you, I started praying for myself. I started asking for everything that I needed. I started asking for everything that I need. I started writing stuff on the board and stuff like that. My blessings came, y'all. So I'm here to tell you that no matter what your faith is, sometimes you don't have to be in a church setting to get your blessings. Sometimes you got to know how to pray about it, and your blessings will still come. But that's the reason why I left, because they start talking about people overweight in the church. They start talking about why you're not giving your time and stuff like that. And I said, look, I wake up from 4 a.m. till I don't go to bed some like 10 o'clock at night. Then I'm dealing with church. I'm dealing with this, my family, paying my bills and watching these kids and stuff like that. And then when they start making excuses for making it seem like you're not doing enough, that's why I left my church setting. It was too overwhelming. Point blank, period. I like how y'all going in the chat. I'm just gonna let y'all keep going on, but yeah, as long as y'all doing the right thing, I don't got nothing to say. As long as y'all doing good, I don't see nothing bad. So you can keep the chat going. I'm gonna keep on talking. But what I'm saying is that I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I left the church setting, because I felt as though it's every time I gotta get paid, I have to give you a certain amount of money. I got to give you a certain amount of money. And then you're talking about our weight. You're talking about, thank you, Miss Elizabeth. I love you. Thank you. You're talking about our weight. You're talking about when we should give our money to you every. I was like, no, I can't do that. So I'm going to get ready to get off the subject, because, I don't like to stay on subjects too long. That's one thing about me. I don't stay on the subject for too long. So the last time is when I had to go to court. My pastor told me the reason why a lot of things are happening to me because I wasn't tithing. When she told me that, I said, you know what? If I feel as though life, you're going to have things that go on with you in life. You will have some stuff that go with you in life that you don't understand. A lot of stuff gonna happen to me. A lot of stuff gonna happen to you. That's how life is. But if I have to have a pastor, you are so right, VSOP. If I have a pastor to tell me the reason why a lot of things are not going on right for me in my life because I'm not tithing, that I'm not giving offerings, then that's time for me to roll out. Not saying that. One thing for sure, I'm gonna put God first in my life. But you have to learn how to pray for yourself, for your own well-being. And you just got to know how to do it and how to ask for it. And your blessings will still come. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling people to not to go to church. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm telling you is that sometimes you got to create your own relationship with God. And your blessings still will come in tenfolds. But you don't need a pastor to tell you how you should live, think, eat, and breathe. So that was my message. I mean, I just had to put it out there because I just left. I was, when y'all saw me doing a little, coming on here and stuff like that, and I said I have to do this, I got to do this, because a lot of stuff, right, Nika? I had to hurry up and open up my Bible, go up there Bible study. Half the time I wasn't eating, I wasn't doing this, I wasn't, my classes, I was going into my classes and stuff like that. I said, no, I got to get away from this. I got to look out for me. You said take out life insurance policy 100 a month from the trust. Okay. Miss Elizabeth. Elizabeth, take out life insurance policy. The new months, you'll be able to take out loans, no documents, no equity, and trust. Okay. Miss Elizabeth, I need you to come on. Oh, you for the education for her. Okay. Oh, y'all talking about something else. Yeah, but I just felt like I had to share that with you because I see that a lot of people, they be so stressed out, y'all. And they be so stressed out because they feel as though they can't satisfy the people in church because their pastor is telling them different things. But no, honey, you got to look out for you. I always tell you do something good for yourself. Acknowledge yourself because look, let me tell you something. When you leave in this world by yourself, you come in this world by yourself. So just letting y'all know that, okay? I want to just tell y'all that you don't have to be in a church setting to love God or whoever you worship. Make that money into millions in short amount. Okay, you gonna have to, Elizabeth, you gonna have a talk. Cause dang, I done learned something from you already. Talk to tonight about it and tell the parents what they info. Oh, cause the guy still want to date that 17-year-old girl. I don't think that's gonna work out. I'm sorry, but because I'm gonna tell you something, women, when they in a relationship, younger women, and when they start seeing older men, they start eventually seeing somebody younger than they spouse. Believe it or not, they start seeing younger people that's younger than their spouse. Then, honey, that's when the cheating stuff gonna start happening because they feel as though I couldn't do it. Church hurt really hurts. Yes, it does, Nika. I'm telling you. I used to find myself, I used to be so tired. And they got a way to make you feel so guilty. So guilty because you ain't putting on your money. I have seen people, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I done seen people, half of their check they give to the church. Half of their check. Ain't the old, don't need to, blue pills or nothing. Angie, I ain't that old. You don't need no, you're not that old. You know, 35 is young, honey. Sure, I wish I was 35 again. 35 is young. Yeah, people are. People are. But you gotta understand, we live in a world of cruelty. It's a lot of cruel people in this world too. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all in our 30s. When you're 30-something years old, honey, you better get out there and explore the world and be happy. Because once you hit 40, that clock be ticking so fast. That clock be ticking so fast, y'all. I can look back and say, "Dad, I remember when I was 40. Then I'm in my 50s. Honey, y'all better, everybody that's on this channel chat today, y'all better enjoy your life. Don't let nobody stress you out. Don't let anything be so overwhelming that you can't deal with it. Have fun, love you more than anything. And this life that we live in right now, you gotta love you more than anything, okay? You said I've been a shut for nearly a decade since before COVID made it friendly. I'm 42. Are you 42? 42 is a good age, y'all. I gotta eat this thing for the hurry up because I'm gonna drop it. 42 is a good age, but when you're in your 40s, you learn more. You learn so much more, y'all. You learn how life really is when you turn 40. You learn it, Louise. When you turn 40, you learn so much. 35, you do too. But when you're in your 40s, you learn so much. JMIK83X. Hi, Angie. Long time no see. Long time no see. Good to see that you're still here with me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And y'all want to say something. I want to say something real quick. To the men that like me a little bit on this app. Good morning, my sister Angela Reynolds. Good morning. I like your beautiful comments and all that stuff. But y'all ain't looking for no relationship. Because it's going to mess me up right now. I got to get out my situation that I'm in right now before I can start loving someone or even into another relationships. I can't do it right now. I can't. Miss Angela Reynolds, when you get into your 60s, life is beautiful. Let me tell you something. I'm about to turn 57. I ain't looking to my 60s just yet, but I know it's creeping up on me. But yeah, everybody like and subscribe to my channel. We gossip over here, honey. We gossip over here. We have fun and all that stuff, y'all. I don't know when the rain is going to stop. It's still raining here, off and on. I don't know. It said, Elizabeth, much love, gotta go, much love. Please like and subscribe, Miss Elizabeth. Oh my God, thank you. I got a lot of light on my face this morning. I don't know why I put it. It fell down, so it's okay. But thank you so much. Thank you. And I'm gonna look over your comments and stuff like that because you said some things that I'm really interested in, okay? Nice to meet you. And you have a blessed day and you stay safe. Aaron John, you said I'll be 65 my next birthday. Okay. Now, let me tell you, so 65 is young. You know, so it all depends how. Almost definitely, Miss Elizabeth. We're going to, look, if everything works out, I'm going to still be here with you, sweetheart, okay? Most definitely. You be safe out there in this world that we living in. Please. Much love to you. Much love. And thank you so much. I appreciate you. 65? Yeah. Yeah, I have a cousin. I could have sworn that. It just seemed like she have not changed, y'all. It seemed like she looked better and better. She like in her 60s. I'm like, girl. She look like she 40-something years old. She have not changed, y'all. Looking good, honey. So I hope I be like her when I'm 65. She look like she about 40-something, 40 years old. And she like 65. I would love to meet you in person. You will. I'm in D.C., though. I'm in D.C. Nika, I'm going to update y'all. I'm going to tell you something, y'all. I really think on this Diddy stuff, they about to have a mistrial. But you know what? The sad part, people came out here with so many stories about the kids and all that stuff. That ain't even true. That's not even true. That's why it's not good to listen to everything what people say. It's not good to listen to everything. You got to go on your facts and really find out. Right, Miss Angela? You have to really find out what a person is saying is true because you judging. and you don't know the true facts. And come to find out, a lot of stuff they saying is not true. Now, I'm let me tell you some domestic violence. I'll take that very seriously, okay? And I take that very seriously. I'm against that. But what I'm saying is that a lot of stuff, man, that they starting to dig out, it's not even true. I would love to meet you in person, and I'm in you in Texas. I know it's hot up in there. Lord Jesus, I'm so lost when it comes to that trial. That trial, let me tell y'all something. I learned a lot from trials. You know, you can learn a lot from trials. But what I do learn is that sometimes you be watching people and you thinking that that person good, and you would think they'll never do something like that. Because I would never thought that he was that type of man that would do something like that to a woman. I would never thought. So that's why it's not good to judge people. Thank you for that thumbs up, whoever came in. I really appreciate you so much. That's why it's not good to judge people. Because looks are very deceiving. We thinking he, he this hype man. He's a rapper. He does give to some organizations, and we think he's a good father. But he's a bad lover. He's a bad, if somebody wanted to be in a relationship with him. I lost a lot of respect for him. But I just think it's going to be a mistrial because we got to look at, because they're looking at the women's character more than the case. They looking at the women's character more than the case. And I think that's going to throw a lot of things off. If I could listen to it myself, I probably would be more yes, you gotta really, it's like they looking at it like, okay, this is a monster. So he's a monster. So we're gonna play him into the pot. I agree. The mistrial, he has his faults, but his fame and the riches kept the people there for years. They are not going to sit around a broke man for a minute. You absolutely correct. And I think, let me tell you something, Nika. A lot of times, y'all, that's why they tell us our weakness will get us in trouble. Our weakness will get us in trouble. My weakness is food. So when I think about food, of course I'm going to gain weight because I like food. I like to eat. Sometimes our weakness is our biggest downfall. Even in being in a relationship with someone that you know they ain't no good for you, but you still keep going back. Our weakness is our biggest downfall. That's what it is. Sometimes when your person is materialistic and they want this, they want that, they want this, they want that, it could be their biggest downfall. So sometimes having a lot ain't always good. Sometimes what you want in life ain't always good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay? It makes sense. But I just think that today we'll find out a little more about the case. But I feel as though they need to hurry up and do something real fast because I think they said the judge is like frustrated as well. So when I heard about some of the people involved, I was done. Yes, it's a lot of red tape, y'all. It's a lot of red tape, and today we're gonna find out how's it going. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think a lot of people gonna be disappointed of this decisions and stuff like that. But a lot of things he brought it on himself, and women was his weakness. And if I feel as though if you got a fetish that high, and you feel as though that you have all that freakness in you, you need to get some help. Because a lot of times, if you got that much freakness in you, that you got all these different fantasies and stuff like that, you just can't use your fantasies, and play it out on people. You can't just say, okay, I got all these fantasies. That can't even run. Fantasies, but I want to take these fantasies out on this person. No. Then you have to have multiple people. Well, damn, you should have days of the week. If you got that many multiple fantasies and you're a multi-billionaire, then you should tell them, sit them all at your big table and say, look, Francis, I'm going to need you to rub my back on Monday. Tuesday, I'm going to need Joy to take me. Let's go to lunch. Wednesday, I'm gonna need Denise to come over and make real hard, good loving to me. 4, I'm gonna need Janice to come over here because she gonna make love to me, cook food. 5, you should say, okay, well I'm gonna go on a boat trip with Camille because I like going out. Camille, she's very adventurous. She like to have fun. That's my home girl. Blah blah blah. But we still smash and stuff. And the 6th day, you be like, okay, I'm gonna go out with I'm gonna go out with Monique, because guess what? I told Monique I was gonna meet with her last week. If you got that many daggone and day 7 or whatever, I didn't think I went to 6, but 7, you should be sitting your ass down some damn way. I feel as though if you got that many fetishes, you should sit down and tell them, like, look, this how it's gonna be. That's it. I could have solved this problem. But if he would, I mean, sit down and say those things, but you getting too much involved. But guess what, y'all? The thing is, how do we even know that's true, right, Miss Angela? We don't even know until he speak his piece. It could be something else. You know, people will lie. People will lie, steal, and cheat, and unalive people for the love of money. I think it's more unnamed Eli people involved, but haven't been kind of. Yeah, I get it. I agree with you, Nika, 100%. It's something ain't right with this case. Miss Angela, I totally agree. Everybody on this channel, I totally agree. Aaron Jones, whenever you can get me up to Texas, I will. It's hot up there. I'm going through hot flashes. I don't think I can live in Texas, or kind of visit in Texas for a good hour. They got some good old AC up there. But yeah, you're right, uneasy. But if I was a man, all that money, I would have had my days set up. I would have a contract set up and say, if you can't meet these qualifications, then I'll go. Then I'll give you gifts. I'll give you this. And they would have to be about almost 30 years and older. No 19-year-olds or nothing. They would have been about 30 years and older. And that's how I would have rolled with it. That's it. Come on, you're a billionaire. I would have set them down and say, and if they want to stay, they'll stay. Then you wouldn't have to worry about all that. You have a lot of headaches, but you wouldn't have to worry about what the situation is. Sometimes people look at money and think money is power. Money is not power. Because the happiest people that got all that money, got millions and billions of dollars, honey, they lonely as hell. They are lonely because they miss out on society. Because the reality can't really hit them yet. They think their money can buy everything. Money can't buy you everything, honey. And the show can't buy you love. Money can't buy you love. Honey, I can meet the richest man today. I can meet him today. But ain't sure that he gonna make me happy. I'd rather be happy on love than have all that daggone money. Of course, I would like to have some money in my pocket. Now, I ain't gonna be that silly that I say money ain't gonna give me things. But I'd rather have a person that I'm really in love with than all that money, honey. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all got any comments before I go? But I'd rather have love than have all that money, honey. I'd rather. Because at the end of the day, honey, love gonna take you further than that money. But they ain't saying that money don't get you nice cars and houses and gifts and all that stuff. I'm not saying that. But he in a situation, honey, that a lot of people ain't gonna look at him. You think a lot of men gonna look at him now and be like, God dang it, Diddy. Man, I ain't know you like fetishes like that. I ain't know you like, and who knows it's the truth? Kim Porter was gorgeous, honey. That woman was beautiful. Beautiful. And y'all know, let me tell you something. They said Kim Porter had a thing that when she come in the room, men just stare. Because if you look at her videos, my first time seeing her, I stared a little bit because she's so beautiful. She really is. You know, so it all depends what you want and what you need in and out your life. That's it. That's it, y'all. I like these morning topics because I like to clear more than one. Honey, we didn't went into religious. We didn't went to relationships with a 17 and a 35-year-old. And we talking about the lag on Diddy case somewhat. So he really loved Kim Porter. She was gorgeous, but the flesh. Yeah, the flesh is, let me tell you something. The flesh, man, honey, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. I could date a man right now that got a lot to offer me. I'm going to be honest with you. But I know that it's a mental thing and it's a fetish and it's sexual. I don't want to be that type of person to. I don't want to be that type of person to a man. I know that I got more to offer him than sex. So I don't want it. I don't want nothing like that. I want walks and talks and outings and cookouts and feet rubbing and romance. I ain't looking for all that sexual stuff. Not right now. Yes. Yes. But y'all, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, whatever's going to happen is going to happen anyway. And that's life. And you got to keep your head up. My message for everybody today, keep your head up. You know, eat well, think more, love yourself more, and be respectful. That's all I can tell you today. Let me tell you something. Anything that you want in life, you're going to get it if you ask for it. You don't need no church family. You don't need nobody to tell you, oh, babe, man, you better go to church. You better do this. Because God loves you any which way. Let me tell you, he going to love you anyway. So that's why I stopped going to my church family. Because when she told me that I'm ready for that debit card information if you need it, I mean, if you're ready to move forward. I have mortgage, bills to pay, and all that. God gonna love me anyway. So if you can sit down in your house and worship him even on the damn toilet. Do you know that's the best place to pray is in your bathroom? You don't need to be going to church and sit up there, somebody yelling and screaming at you, telling you what you need to do. Sit your tail on that damn toilet, and every time you're on there, pray. That's what I do. So anyway, y'all, on that note, me too, I won't complain. Sex ain't everything. It's so overrated. Yes, it is. Let me tell you one thing about sex. It's so 5 minutes or 10, 15. But it's very overrated. It's very overrated. You know why? Because it's fast. Sex is fast, but making love is a forever thing. You can go to work and be like, oh man, I remember when love making, you think about it. When it's love making, you can really it's something to last. You think about it when you're driving. You think about it when you're doing things. You be like, it's something to remember. But sex is so fast. It's boom bop boom 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 bop bam. You know what I'm saying? But love making is something that when a person leaves, you still think about them. It keep you on a high. It keep you on a high. Kimberly McNeil. You know what I'm saying? VSOP, you get me? But that's why I practice celibacy, honey. Because guess what? When the time comes, we know. You know? But a lot of things are overrated. But I think love making is the best thing. That's why it's supposed to be with the person that you love, not just anybody. Feel me? It ain't for just everybody. Everybody not supposed to sit down and have your goodies now. And that's to men too. Because a lot of times, like I got a cousin, you know how some people know they good and they be trying different people. And they be out there having sex with this person, that person, ain't there. But men got to watch out too. You know what I'm saying? So it's for everybody. But I'm a type of chick, I like to make love. I ain't here for the sex and goodbye. Because my feelings get too attached. And I'll be thinking like, God dang, I'm the type of person, I'll be sitting there like, dang, what's his name was? And then I'll be like, dang, should I call him, right? You know what I'm saying? So I can't just have sex with somebody. I gotta make love. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be in it, in it for like it ain't no tomorrow, love type of love. Look, y'all, look, Nika, I gotta be in it like, it ain't, So I don't know what Diddy was thinking. You know, Diddy was thinking about. He know what Diddy was looking for, y'all. Diddy was trying to find a perfect woman, and he never got it. So he think that money is gonna take him and give him that perfect woman. So, and you look at Cassie, and Cassie is beautiful. Don't get me wrong now. She's a beautiful lady, and you look at her eyes have like a little sparkling in it. You know what I'm saying? But you see, Kim Porter was beautiful too. So he didn't have some beautiful women. But I think he tried to look at the perfect woman and he never got it. So he's still searching. He's trying to find it. But it's hard for him to find it because he think money is gonna money is the root to all evil, honey. But he think that money is gonna take him there. Money ain't take him there. You know what I'm saying? So he's still trying to find it, but he can't get it. That's all it is, y'all. We didn't answer. We could be our own. We could be the daggone jurors. That's all it is. He trying to find it. He can't get it, honey. He can't. He can't. He gonna still try. But I think this gonna be is today and moving forward. It ain't looking too good, y'all. It ain't looking too good. That's all I gotta say. But y'all feel me though, a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done been with people. One night stands. And no one night stands be so good. It be good. It be good. But making love is always better. It's memorable. It's memorable. It's something that you cannot get off your mind sometimes. He wanted the keys to many sites. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. What's for breakfast? I had a banana and I had the little small bananas. I get them for the kids, but I eat them too. That's what I had, Louise. But I'm gonna tell y'all something before I go. I'm gonna tell y'all who's Diddy's crush is. Anne-Marie. Y'all know this song, Anne-Marie? Talking, 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 talking. And that girl right there, the real pretty girl, Anne-Marie. I love her voice. He has a huge crush on Anne-Marie. A lot of people don't know that. But that's his fetish. And she's saying this one thing that got me tripped. That's Anne-Marie. And he has a big crush on her, but Anne-Marie ain't giving the time of the day. So you notice that he started trying to date women that kind of look a little bit like Anne-Marie. See, y'all didn't never know this. That's why I said I'd rather do my research, but he said it out of his own mouth that he has a crush on her and he like her. She younger than him too. But she's beautiful, she's talented and everything. So if you look at Anne-Marie, you can see that he tried to get Cassie out of Anne-Marie, but it wasn't there. See? It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot to it. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here with me this morning. I appreciate y'all. All my sisters and brothers, my mods, the new people that came in here. Miss Elizabeth, Anika is one of my new subscribers. Miss Elizabeth is one of my new subscribers. I never knew that her name Angie. Yeah, her name is Anne-Marie. She's a singer. She sang that song, Keep Talking, 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 Talking to Me, that song. And this one thing, she got some more songs, but that's my two of my favorites. But if you see her, you'll be like, yeah, I see that. She kind of like his type or whatever, y'all. Louis, have a great day, Angie. Stay safe and happy. I will, Louis. Everyone, thank you so much for visiting my channel. Please like and become a forever subscriber. And I appreciate you so, so, so very much. I'm happy that you're here with me. Let's grow together. Let's have breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and everything that we can have together. I'm here to gossip with you, be your friend, be everything I can be. And hey, it is what it is. Okay, Anne-Marie. Yeah, Anne-Marie. Good day. Thanks. Yes, I think she spelled it Amerie. Yeah, it's Amerie, because I used to have trouble with it too. Look her up and you'll see. Kimberly McNeil, it was so good to see you. It was so good to see you because I had asked about you. And I have mentioned your name in some of my videos as well. And I just wanted to let you know that you are one of my forever moms and I miss y'all when I don't see you, okay? Louise, thank you so much. Everybody have a good day. Once I hit a certain number, Louise, you are on there. So, y'all, I want y'all to do one thing for me. Take good care of yourselves. Love on one another. And I see you in the next YouTube video. I'll be in this week. Tomorrow I'm going to be kind of busy. And Thursday I'm going to be kind of busy because I know I got to do some paperwork and stuff like that. But I love y'all. Thank you for visiting me. And I see you in the next YouTube video. Miss Angela, everybody take good care of yourself. And I see you soon. Thank you, AR. Oh, Miss Angela Reynolds. Yes, Nika. Thank y'all. And I see you, Jeanette Mitchell. Hello, Angie. Hello, Miss Jeanette Mitchell. Miss Jeanette, I'm about to go off. But if you don't mind coming back and look at the replay, I appreciate that. I really do. I see y'all in the next YouTube video. Y'all know I got the gab for talking. But I see y'all soon, okay? And guess what? I had a little spike last night. It kind of helped me sleep a little bit. So that's when I want to get on the internet and try to find something because I need to get some sleep, y'all. It's hard for me to sleep at night. And it's really, really hard. So, yeah. But I love y'all. I most definitely see you in the next two video. And I will have some gossip for y'all. Okay? Let's talk soon. Take care. Have a good day. See y'all. I love y'all.